All right, so how's everyone doing today? Today we're taking a look at UJAM's BEATMAKER Rico, the latest addition to their BEATMAKER series. These are really cool genre-specific drum kits. You get like 10 kits in this thing, lots of different patterns, different effects and everything designed just for this plugin. You could get a bundle of all their BEATMAKERs if you want to check those out as well. There's a 30-day trial. Use the link in the video description below to check it out, and you can get the free trial for 30 days. So Rico adds a Latin club or dancehall feel to any pop tune you create, splicing things up with deep, bassy kicks in the classic boom-clack rhythm of reggaeton that always gets the crowd moving and grooving. So anyways, let's check this thing out. But before we do that, please do subscribe to the channel. I have hundreds of other videos in my back catalog. I have lots of the other UJAM products that you can check out as well. And by the way, I want to thank UJAM for sending me this plugin to test out and show to you all. Anyways, and there's a bunch of music production stuff on my channel as well, different things. But just check it out, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos coming out, and let's get into this. Okay, so as with the other UJAM beatmakers, we have all these different controls here. Very simple layout to understand. We have the instrument down here. You can play on your keyboard. The keys C1 to C2, D sharp, I guess that is right there, symbol. You can play them on with your mouse as well. And then we have the patterns down here. These are all the different patterns, starting with the verses, and then we have the choruses over here, and then we have special, we have intros, and then we have fills on the black keys here, and then we have endings, breakdowns, and such. And these grooves get more complex as you move up from left to right. C3 starting with the simplest, moving to, the other ones up here. We also have this feature here where we have the style. This is the beat playing. These are tempo suggestions. You can play these at any tempo, but these are like the suggestions here they give you. Now, a cool thing about the presets is we have the different pattern presets, and then we have presets up here as well for different genres and stuff. And these presets up here are going to change the drum kit, the style, the grooves that are playing, and it will change the different settings of all this stuff here as well, the mix and such. The presets down here will just change the groove library that you're playing. So every time you pick a groove here, it changes all the grooves on this keyboard down here. And then we have the latch mode, and then the micro timing. I have it right now. I have it set to song position, and then we have speed, we have half time, we have double time, we have the humanized feel, give it a more quantized kind of feel. So right now I just have it on song position, and then normal speed, and then the humanization of it all. And then, yeah. And then down here, we have the different drums. Well, let's go back up here. Drum kits, about 10 different drum kits, different sounds. With the mod key on your keyboard or just with the mouse, you can control, take the snare out, take the kick out, kind of do that kind of blend thing if you want to do that. And then we have this feature here, which we'll go into in a second. And then we have the mix thing here. And these are kind of like finishing effects. These are really cool. We got the lo-fi and other kind of stuff going on here. Phaser. There's one that has like really cool delays. I think it's this one here. We'll get to that in a second. I'll go through a demo of everything. And then we have the beat intensity and that stuff. And then we have down here each of these drum kits. Let's say you have this kit loaded. We can change the drum kit if we want to as well, or the bass drum, the kick drum. You can change the different sounds. We can mute that sound if we want to. We have individual outputs. We also have, if you want to use this as a multiple out instrument, you could do that as well in your DAW. And then we have the master effects down here. The sweep is pretty cool because you could do a high sweep, low pass filter sweep, and vice versa. Saturation, maximization. Then we have the reverbs, the ambience, and stuff like that. Different things down here. So let's just go through some sounds here. I threw down a few loops in Logic here, and as I play them, I'll go through some beats, and you'll see how instantly this thing is designed to get you some really cool sounds up and going right from the get-go. Let's just play the loops here. Oh, and by the way too, these are drag and drop MIDI. So once you find a beat that you like, you can just drag that into your DAW, and then you're good to go from there as well. Again, that's for further editing, and then you could, program your own beats if you want to. But to get going here, let's just go through some sounds we got going on in here. Like again, I have it sync to the song tempo, position, and everything. We'll just play the loop and we'll start triggering some of these. Latch mode is going to keep the sound playing. I just got to click it. I'm going to use my mouse, but you could use your keyboard as well. Let's go into this, get into this. So as you can see, instantly got some grooves going on. Let's go through some of these mix effects here. We'll just start off with the wide punch, and this controls the amount of that. We get the beat intensity as well. Play a different loop here, just give you some different flavors. You might be getting sick of that same groove. Hours of endless fun. You can just come up with all kind of really cool stuff pretty quickly. Let's try some faster tempo here. Again, you can just play around with this for a while, get some really cool grooves going on, and you're good to go. All right, so check it out. There is a link in the video description below. Like I said, there was a 30-day trial. Check out the channel. I have hundreds of other videos in my back catalog. I'll pop up some videos on the screen here that you might be interested as well. Check those out. Talk to you soon.